So the current situation involving the T20 World Cup 2026 and Bangladesh is reaching its end at this stage. Remember, today the ICC voted that yes, if Bangladesh has been given one more day, if they don't respond by the time, if they don't travel to India, they will be booted out of the tournament. Now, according to the latest report that we have gotten at this point in time, Bangladesh Cricket Board president and a group of BCB directors are going to go to the sports advisor's house tonight to discuss World Cup issue. A decision by the Bangladesh government will be taken tomorrow at the cabinet meeting. Now, tomorrow there is going to be a cabinet meeting, and in that, whatever is the decision that the Bangladesh government takes, it will be formally announced. Now, this puts the situation in a rather tricky. It's a tricky situation for Bangladesh at this point in time because see, BCB president and a group of BCB directors are going to go to the sports advisors' house to discuss it. They now are presented with a choice because if they don't travel to India, they will be replaced by Scotland. That's the current situation now. ICC has firmly rejected Bangladesh's demand that their matches will be shifted to Sri Lanka. They will not travel to India under any circumstance. Now, if the BCB president and the BCB group of directors are going to the sports advisors government appointed house today, they will then have to relay the consequences. The consequences are Bangladesh, if they don't travel to India, it is like equivalent to committing economic harakiri for them because alienating India and ensuring you don't travel there when ICC's own independent assessment had stated that there is no security threat to the Bangladesh players. It was a low security threat, low to medium. Despite that, Bangladesh have taken the unilateral decision that, oh, we are not going to go to India. They are stuck firm to their demand. And that is why now they find themselves in this current situation. So, the ball is now firmly in Bangladesh government's court. What can they do? If they do a U-turn, considering whatever has happened, then in the elections that's going to take place in February, March, it will be a big, big blow for them. Because remember, public sentiment against India is incredibly is against them at this point in time. Public sentiment, when you look at India and Bangladesh, is against India at this point. Many of the people there just don't want any kind of matches with India, and they don't want the team to travel to India. That is the one problem we are seeing. So, if the government backtracks now, it will be a solid loss of face for them. And in the elections, they will be impacted very, very severely. Number one. Number two, if they don't agree, which looks like the most likely situation, they will not agree and they'll say, okay, we are not going to go to India. What might happen is, then you're looking at economic losses, which might be very, very hard to calculate. It will be huge. The Bangladesh players, when you look at what will happen in the short run, if they have alienated India, there will be no chance for them to play even in the IPL. NOCs will just not be given and they won't be considered as well. Plus, India are scheduled to tour an already postponed series that was there in September, October to Bangladesh. That will not happen under any circumstances. So Bangladesh will have to ensure that, okay, they weigh in all the consequences before they make their decision tomorrow. Tomorrow in the cabinet meeting that will take place. You don't know the exact time of the cabinet meeting that's going to take place, but it's going to happen tomorrow, and there you will come to know what is the current situation regarding Bangladesh, whether they will participate in the T20 World Cup. Because already ICC have given a unanimous 14-2 vote that if Bangladesh doesn't travel to India, they will be replaced by Scotland. That's the verdict that has been given by the ICC already today. Although the ICC has given them one day, formal announcement of whether Bangladesh will play tomorrow or not will be known. So that is the way you're looking, and that's what Anshumisha is saying. Any chance that Bangladesh will play in the T20 World Cup? See, whatever decision the government takes, because this is a government decision that has been taken. The government has said we will not travel to India for the T20 World Cup. The chances of them hosting the games in Sri Lanka have already been shot down. 14-2 voted that yes, Bangladesh should be replaced if they don't travel to India now. So it is not looking good at all for the Bangladesh government, neither it is looking good for the Bangladesh cricket team, neither it is looking good for the board. Because if the government does a U-turn, then you will say that yes, whatever were the anti-India measures that the government adopted there fell flat. and they had to unfortunately succumb to the pressure that was there. So Sagnik Mat is saying it's Bangladesh's situation to lose. They're losing everywhere. I mean, when you look at it, this current ICC decision has ensured that Bangladesh have lost entirely. They are now all but certain to get booted out unless there is a dramatic U-turn by the government that, okay, we will travel to India. The security threat isn't that high. 3 matches in Kolkata, Bangladesh are going to play, and 1 in Mumbai. So there, the security situation might be increased. The government will provide all the security, but the threat assessment was low to medium anyways. So that is the thing when we are looking at it. And what if Pakistan decides to withdraw from the T20 World Cup? See, anyway, Pakistan's position was all bluster. It had no hype. It had no substance whatsoever. Pakistan is under the false delusion that, oh, whatever they're doing, it is in the right cause. No, it had no substance whatsoever. So let us not even make that mistake of considering Pakistan very seriously. I think they have ceased to be taken seriously ever since this whole Asia Cup fiasco that happened. So what are the chances of any matches will be held in India with any team? I mean, Pakistan are going to play all their games in Sri Lanka, my friend. This Bangladesh and Pak are the same. They don't have a stand. I guarantee you they will play. Sham Vatika is hopeful that the government will do a U-turn. I don't know. If the government does a U-turn, then this government doesn't survive for the elections next month. It's as simple as that. So that is the way when we are looking at it. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. Bye-bye.